What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another 2021 new products video. Today we're talking about MKM Knives, and I have Igor all the way from Maniago, Italy here to talk with me today. Igor, how's it going?
So guys, doing very well. Welcome again to our MKM headquarters. Sadly, we still have to communicate from distance, but at least we can communicate, and it's very, very fine to see you again. And we are ready to roll some knives.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm excited for the chance of getting you back in the studio at some point in the future, but unfortunately we have to do it by Skype call this time. You guys have a lot of interesting, well, maybe a few interesting knives here on the table. You got a cool fixed blade, a cool slip joint, and a cool new flipper liner lock. So tell me what's going on with the Mikro.
Okay. Yeah, today we are speaking about the new knives, the 2021 new knives that we will release in the first half, and surely the first one is the Mikro. Mikro is a fixed blade knife, a small but mighty fixed blade knife. It is designed by Jasper Voxnes, so who best can design a small knife with great functionality and great design. Basically, the steel is M390, so we decided to go high with the steel quality. And it's small but mighty because also the blade stock is quite thick, because we are speaking about 4 millimeters blades thickness, so 0.15 inches. And yeah, the thing behind this knife is that we would like to make a small fixed blade knife that could be carried in different ways, and most of all, the interesting thing is to easy carry on your pocket. It is available in several different variations, and the basic difference is two blade shapes. So we have just a drop point blade and like a modified sheath blade. And all of them are available in 5 different variations each, for that changes because of the handle materials. So we have green canvas micarta, we have carbon fiber, we have natural micarta, we have black G10, and a skeletonized, let's say, naked version, so without the handle. And funny thing is that if you're carrying your for example, green canvas micarta version, and you would like to go lighter, you can just remove this case and go to the skeletonized version that will look like this.
Yeah, I really like that feature. So you obviously you can buy it it just comes skeletonized. So you can buy that version, but like you said, you can also get whatever handle material you want and take them off. So if one day you decide, hey, I need a little bit of lighter knife, or I want a little bit different feel, you can go with the skeletonized version as well. One thing that's also really cool that I noticed are the sheaths on here, and I know you got some stuff to say about it, but I really like how the sheaths on these are ambidextrous. So depending on if you're left or right carry, you can flip these like so, and they flip back and forth. So very friendly for the lefties out there. I know sometimes they don't get a lot of love, so lefties, this is probably a good option for you if you're looking for a small EDC neck knife, or you're about to talk about another way you can carry this, right?
So basically, the idea behind the sheath is to be ambidextrous in both the way you can carry the knife. So one way is as a neck knife. So you have, like, for right-handed or left-handed, you can just flip the knife. And the other, and maybe the most interesting way to carry it, is on your pocket. So the sheath have these 2 quite strong magnets, one on the back of the sheath and one on the lace. And put it in this way, you can put on your pocket. It can stay on your main pocket or on your 5th pocket. And it is the magnet gives the right retention to avoid that the knives will fall down when you're working or whatever activity you're doing. But it's still quite easy to deploy, because you just need to put your thumb on the edge of the sheath and take it off.
One thing I will say about MKM, I love what you guys are doing with magnets and the leather sheaths. I know your first magnet leather sheath, I think, came with the Selena a while back, and that was super popular. And I love how you're bringing it to a bunch of different models and a bunch of different shapes. It allows for so many different carry options, and it's just nice and smooth. I really like what you guys do with magnet sheaths.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, just to finish about the micro, the general length, let's say the specs, it's a total length of 4.33 inches, so a small one, with just less than 2 inches blade. It's M390, as I told you. It's stone washed, finished on all the versions, and all the versions will come also with a Torx screwdriver that will help you to remove eventually the scale.
Right. So really nice, cool little EDC fixed blade. I know we had featured this on Week 1 Wednesday last week, and Kurt and I were really liking it. It's tiny and it just locks in your hand really nice, and I feel like it's just good for kind of just general purpose use. And like you said, it's got a little bit thicker blade stock, so you don't have to be afraid about putting in some work with it as well.
Yeah, and also the choil that we have on the blade is obviously made because you can have a great grip and a great control. You have also the hole on the back to put your lanyard if you want to have something longer to give you more grip. So you have options.
Love it. Yeah, Jesper sure knows how to design a small knife, that's for sure. What is going on? So you had told me before we started shooting, this next knife is called the Edge, and it's actually kind of special because everything from the design all the way to production is done completely in Maniago. So what's going on with the Edge?
So the MKM Edge is one of the other new knives for this year. Is a slip joint, and the designer. The funny thing is exactly that all the things from the design to the production is 100% made in Maniago. The designer in this case is called Goccia. Is a guy, I can say a guy, from 1959 that always made knives from when he was a little kid and working in the workshop with his father. So always had a passion for the knives. And he made his own first knife when he was 15 years old. And from that time, never stopped doing that. So we had to make something like this because we are proud of these guys we still have in our town that is worldwide recognized for the knives. So we decided to have a Maniago design. The other thing behind of this knife, the idea is so his passion for the geometrical design knives. And this is one of the reasons because it's called the Edge. As you can see, we have a lot of edges in this knife that are all smooth and rounded, but we have edges. And the other thing is that we would like to put to extreme the modernizing a traditional knife. So it's a slip joint, the most traditional knife you can have, but with obviously a not traditional shape and design.
Yeah, this one's really cool. I think the main thing that I noticed about this particular slip joint was just how light it was, and I think that's due to that kind of skeletonized geometric design that you were talking about earlier. Also, the action on this. So you have a half stop, and you also have, half stop, full stop, and then it clicks in with some pretty good authority. So even if you're a person that likes a little bit more of a locking knife, that type of thing, this might not be too far of a departure because you do have a pretty strong detent on it as well.
Yeah, we decided to keep it quite strong. I don't like so much slip joints that are soft. Also because of security things. Because if you are working on something, you always put pressure in this point, and the half stop and a little bit of extra strength on the detent keeps it also more secure, in my opinion.
And then it also comes in that really awesome MKM leather magnet sheath as well. So this is coming on most of your knives that don't have pocket clips, correct?
all the knives that on which we don't have pocket clicks, unless for the Malga at the moment, so the multi-tool knife, they are coming with this sheath, and we are very happy about the sheath. And in fact, we are doing some video also on that thing. But going back to the edge, just to give a couple of specs. In this case, we have M390 again. All satin finish, all the different variations. We have 6 different variations, and all of them have satin finish on the blade. So the version changed because of the handle material and finishing. So this that I have in my hand is a titanium handle with bronze anodization and stonewash finishing. Then we have titanium with sandblasted finishing, and we have some aluminums, because as you told, since you were speaking about the lightness of this knife, and is one of the reasons why we design it in this way with the hose on the handle. It was to keep it very light, and if you handle the aluminum one, it's absolutely super light. We are speaking about less than 2 ounces for the aluminum, and 2.60 ounces for the titanium version.
Yeah.
Very light.
So I have the titanium one and the aluminum ones in my hand, and yes, the aluminum one is, you can definitely tell that it is lighter. So if you're looking for the absolute pinnacle of lightness in the edge, definitely go for the aluminum version.
And also the aluminum version will be available in different colors, so different anodization. With the orange in my hand, we have a green, a black, and a blue one.
Awesome. I think that's one thing to point out about MKM too, is you guys always come out with a ton of different variations of your models. So, I mean, you're looking at the edge, I've got some over here that you can't see, but I've got 6 on the table of those. I've got a bunch of Mikros, so you can really tailor them to whatever your taste is, whether you want micarta or carbon fiber, or you want a skeletonized handle, or you want something bold and brash like this orange, or something a little bit more subdued like just a standard titanium. You can really get what you want when it comes to a lot of these MKM knives.
We like to make people happy. We like to give options, let's say. I know that tastes are, and one another thing is this. Every time we are in the process of deciding which kind of variations we have to put out, I have the prototypes in front of me, and I cannot take anyone off. So that's another. They look so nice.
They all look good, so make them all.
Why not?
Love it. So then the last one is an Anso design, and I actually don't have it on the table. So can you tell us what's going on?
Yeah. So this is the second knife we made together with Jens, and this one is called the Goccia, that you can translate in English with drop. And basically, again, is an Anso design. We have M390 steel blade with satin finishing. In this case, the one in my hand has black G10 handle. We have titanium spacer, titanium pocket clip, very deep carry titanium pocket clip, and is a liner lock. The thing, obviously, the name recalls the shape of the blade, that obviously refers to drop. And we also would like to highlight this kind of thing on the handle, because if you check the 3D milling on the handle, it's like, you know, the effect that the drop makes on the water. So the little waves that the drop makes on the water. And I just got these prototypes. They are very fresh, and this is why you don't have them there. But I can assure to you that the handling is great. I feel really confident. Different kind of handling. I can just stop handling it.
I cannot wait to get that in-house here so I can play with it. It's unfortunate that I don't have it in front of me right now, but it does look very cool. I can't comment on you know, how it feels in hand or anything like that. But yeah, the Goccia, that looks interesting. The pocket clip on there, like you were saying, is very deep carry, and I think that is one of my favorite parts. Is that anodized blue as well?
Yeah. It's titanium blue anodized, yeah.
So you get kind of that blue MKM pop on it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, we don't use it on all our knives because in some cases it would be like a punch in the eye. But when it fits well on the general design of the knife, yeah, we use it. And just to give a couple of numbers of this knife, because you don't have it there, and to understand also the size, we have a blade length of 3.40 inches and a total length of around 8 inches, something less, 7.80 inches. For different weights because of the different materials we have. This will be out in 6 different variations, and we'll have, for example, full titanium construction, like this one. We have, again, full titanium, but with bronze. That is a really neat.
I love bronze titanium.
And we have also carbon fiber and the green canvas micarta that will come out, and another titanium that will be all dark stone washed.
Yeah. Again, so just another example of the variety you get with buying an MKM knife. You just pick what you want. So that's pretty cool. All right, Igor, so you have some new variations of your pocket leather sheath as well, right?
Yep. So considering the big success that our leather sheath, the pocket leather sheath got, we decided to make some new variation, always for our passion to give options to the customers. So what we did is to have new colors and also a new leather. So the new colors are green, we have OD green, we have orange, we have purple, and we have a dark blue color. And in this case, the leather is a special one. It's 100% vegetably tanned in Tuscany, Italy. So, and all of these sheaths will come with a certificate, is this one, with a unique number, and in which you can, the consortium, let's say, that protects this kind of process, certificate that this product has been 100% vegetably tanned in Tuscany, Italy. So yeah, and funny, the good other thing is that the price is the same of our regular pocket leather sheath.
Cool. That's super cool. So you get a little piece of Italian craftsmanship and workmanship when you buy these new pocket leather sheaths. That's again playing to this idea that when you buy an MKM product, you have so many different options to customize it to you. So if you want, a bunch of different handle materials and blade styles, you can get that, but you could also get a pocket leather sheath in whatever color you desire there as well. All right, so we have one more thing to talk about, and this I'm pretty excited about. And you guys have seen it this whole time that you may not have noticed. It's around Igor's neck. So what's going on with our exclusive Mikro?
Okay, so basically we decided to make together with you guys some special versions. The blade steel is always the same. The handle options are the same. So you always have the naked, the green canvas, the natural canvas, the G10, the carbon fiber, and 2 blade shapes. But in this case, it will come with a black mil-spec coated blade, and also the hardware, so the screw will be total black.
Yeah. Awesome. So if you want a kind of blacked out version of the Mikro, I have in my end here, I have the carbon fiber version. So this is kind of that true blackout type version. But if you're looking for something with black blade, black hardware, just pretty sterile, I know that's becoming pretty popular nowadays, is just have a very black sterile knife. This is for you, and you can only get it at Blade HQ. So the regular Mikro will be coming out the 17th, correct?
Yeah. Next week, February 17th will be the official release date. And as to your version, we will see.
Yes, so regular one will be coming out the 17th. This one will just say coming soon. So make sure you keep an eye out for the black Mikro as well. Awesome. I think that's everything we got on the table here, Igor. Thank you so much for joining me all the way from Maniago. I know it's getting a little bit late there, but we always love having you.
It's been a pleasure, as always, to speak with you and to show you some of our new knives. It's not too late for me. I'm quite used about these times here. But anyway, I thank you. I thank you so much, and all the guys that will watch.
Awesome. I'm sure you're ready to go home. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for watching this, just another new products for 2021 video. Make sure you check out our new products for 2021 playlist, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Hey, you made it to the end screen. If you're not already subscribed to Blade HQ's YouTube channel, hit that button right over there. If you want to check out some of the knives that were featured in this video, head on over to bladehq.com, and down below there's our new 2021 product playlist. We'll see you in the next one.